What's going on, family? It's your man DeAndre here for another video, coming to you from beautiful Santa Marta, Colombia. Now this is the #1 channel for those of you that want to go ahead and travel full time and make money while doing it. They're called digital nomads. So go ahead and leave a comment below of the first city you want to travel to. Guys, so what I'm going to be talking about in this video is the best co-working spot and the best hostel. It's actually a hostel, but I'm going to be talking about the best hostel here in Santa Marta for digital nomads. So unfortunately, it is raining a little bit. I wanted to make this video yesterday, but there was a bunch of people here, so I had to put it off to today, and look, it's raining today. But you know what? We still run it. We still do it anyways, all right? So I'm gonna be showing you guys this place. This place is called the Flamingo. Guys, it is gorgeous. So I'm gonna be showing you guys a tour of this place, because if you're gonna be dropping into Santa Marta and you need quality Wi-Fi and you want a comfortable place, this is the spot you gotta come to, all right? So we're actually downstairs here at the receptionist. We're gonna head upstairs in a second. I'll show you what it is. But before we get there, look who I found. I don't know if you guys remember her. Hey, this is Paula. So, if you're watching this video, you've probably seen other videos about Santa Marta, and you've probably seen the video from, what's his name, Marwa? Yeah. Marwa, right? Where he talks about dating here in Santa Marta. And it's funny because I found the girl that was in the in the YouTube video. So it's funny, you know why I remember her? Because she's from Colombia, but she has an accent from the United Kingdom. It is the most interesting thing to hear an English accent from a Colombian girl in Colombia. All right, right, Paula?
Hi people, how are you?
So that's her Instagram right here. Boom. So make sure you follow her on Instagram right there. So you gotta make sure if you come to Flamingo that you gotta say hi to Paula. She's an amazing person. She made my experience here amazing. But enough about Paula. No, I'm just playing. I love her. I love her. But anyways, guys, this spot right here we're gonna be talking about is called the Flamingo. Now I'm gonna be showing you guys the prices right here. The cool thing about the Flamingo, it's a co-working spot and it's also a hostel. So if you guys saw my other video where I talked about the best co-working spot in Santa Marta, that place is a dedicated co-working spot. It's like your traditional, like your WeWork, sit down, dedicated desk, hot desk, all that kind of stuff. I would say this place here, they're trying to transition into a co-working spot, but I would still consider it about 80-90% hostel, 20% co-working spot. I'll show you guys what I mean by that here in a second. I'm gonna head upstairs, that way we can go ahead and look at the first spot, which is the garden. Guys, this place is beautiful. For those of you that love Instagram photos, you guys are gonna be loving this one. So let's head upstairs. So we just walked into our first technical co-working room. Now this is a smaller room, as you guys can see right here. It is a little, little desk. It's the same desk that was outside where you saw Roger, but it's inside of a room. Now in order to get access to this room, you do have to have a code. So, and there's always AC running in here. So if you're getting in here, most likely you're gonna be private. And the only other people that are gonna be in this room, in this hot desk room, are the other people that are paying for this room. For example, in the garden, anybody that's in the hostel can be that room. It's a common area, and typically the people that are working in there are other people, but it is free when it's included inside the hostel. So if you're staying in the hostel, you get access to that. Now, if you want something a little bit more private, that's where you would upgrade over here to the hot desk room. Now, there's a couple perks about this room. One, it's isolated, right? Because you have to have a code and you have to pay for it. So most of the time, I typically only see one, maybe max 2 people working here at a time, which is really, really cool. So now we hopped inside of the dedicated desk. Now, obviously, if you know co-working spots, you know what a dedicated desk is. Basically, it's your own desk. You have your own lock. Nobody else can sit there except for you. So now, once again, it's actually a separate room. You're gonna need a separate code for this. So the only people that are gonna be in here, as you can hear by the echo, are other people that are using the dedicated desk. Now, I just showed you guys what it looks like in here. So if you wanna post your laptop in here, if you wanna post all your belongings in here, you can go ahead and do that. You also have air conditioning, once again, running 24/7. But guys, you guys are gonna want that. For those of you that have never been to Santa Marta, it is hot and it is humid. So when I talk about air conditioning, it's because you're gonna want it, all right? Obviously, you can see here you have your own dedicated bathroom as well, whiteboard, and pretty much the same stuff that's going on in the hot desk room. The only difference here is you have your own dedicated desk, which is gonna be less people in this room. Okay, so we made it up to the top, which is the first co-working spot, which is like the garden. So it's I would count it more as like a lobby, but also a co-working spot Because guys, this is where I get almost all of my work done. One of the things I love about this place is the colors. Guys, for those of you that follow me on Instagram, make sure you follow me on Instagram here. I love colors, and the way, it's called the flamingo, so we got pink and like this teal kind of blue thing going on. But guys, this place is leveled out beautifully, all right? So, like I said, it's a hostel. I'm gonna show you guys the hostel rooms in a second, but let's go ahead and take a look at the garden, which is our first part of our co-working. Now, we have 3 spots when it comes to the co-working. We have the garden, which is right here. So if you're staying here as a hostel, you get this for free, okay? Or if you want to pay, I think it's like 30,000 a day or something like that. I don't know. I showed you guys the prices. Right? So we have that. The second thing you have is we have a hot desk, and then we have a dedicated desk. I'm gonna be showing you guys all 3 of that. But guys, we cannot miss up on this garden because it is beautiful. It has an open air feel, like the air and breeze is coming through. So let's go ahead and let me show you a couple of the perks of this place right here. Okay, so the first part of the garden is this desk right here. This desk right here is my favorite. So we got my boy Roger right here. What's up, Roger? I love this desk right here because it's very comfortable, and you can see right here, he has his laptop plugged in right here. So you're gonna have, there's no shortage of outlets. So if you need to charge your phone, if you need to charge it has a USB and also a normal plug, right? This is a US plug, I don't know what the hell they call it. But you guys, you're gonna be comfortable, all right? So I wanna go ahead and highlight the desk because that's most likely where you're gonna be working. There's other couple places. Another great place to work out are these little bean bags. Now, it's raining right now, so they put a lot of the stuff away, like the cushions. But guys, there's a bunch of bean bags. So if you wanna sit back here and just relax, kick your feet up on the bean bags, you can go ahead and do that. And I'm gonna go and show you guys the Wi-Fi speeds, right? Oh, look at these colors. I love these colors, right? I believe this has faster Wi-Fi than the co-working spot that I showed you earlier, guys, because guys, honestly, this is the fastest Wi-Fi I've had in Colombia, because as you guys know, I upload YouTube videos. There was sometimes I would upload a 15-minute YouTube video in like 5 minutes. That's ridiculous. Usually it takes me like an hour to upload a YouTube video, and here it takes 5-10 minutes. I love it. It's crazy, right? So I showed you the desk, I showed you the bean bags, and then also along the wall here you have these really colorful little cushions, right? So you can lounge up here. Along with the cushions, you have these little desks. So if you want to just sit back, relax. I haven't personally used these desks, but I see a lot of people enjoying them and sitting here. So you can go ahead and prop your laptop on while you're sitting down. Right? We also have this middle section right here. I like the way it's set up. So for those of you that love Instagram, this is gonna be a perfect Instagram photo. I might even take a photo here myself. But what I like about it is like it's central, and you have these little desks. So if you want to just lounge up here, put your laptop right here on the desk, guys, it's super comfortable. Now, like I said, it is raining, so we do have some cushions and stuff that are put up in the back, but once again, you can lay up right here and get super comfortable. Now, the last spot I'm gonna show you is actually, there's a couple people here, so I don't wanna, interrupt them, but we have this kind of like higher desk. So we have the desk I just showed you where Roger was sitting at. It's a little desk, but this one's a little bit higher up. We have bar stool type seats, but once again, we go ahead and every single table has a charger on it, right? So it's just quality. Guys, it is super comfortable. So that's enough with the garden. Let's go ahead upstairs. I'm gonna show you a couple more stuff. Oh, by the way, down here you always have free coffee, free unlimited coffee. So we got the coffee right here, and I love the color setup. Just so much colors right here at the bar. But anyways, let's head over to the hostel section. I'm gonna show you my room, and then guys, there's 3 levels to this. I think 3 or 4 levels to this place. The level to this, right? So let's go ahead and let's check out my room. Okay, so when it comes to the rooms, you have a couple of options here. Obviously, it's a hostel. You have your private rooms, and then you have a 2-bedroom dorm. You have what's the other one? We have a 6, and then we have an 8. So right now, I'm staying in the 8. And the reason I like staying in the 8, which is room number 5, is because I have my own private bathroom. Well, not I, but we have a private bathroom inside of this room here. Because the other one, if you guys can see right here, there's a bathroom right here inside of the hallway. Now, this bathroom is for all the other rooms, but in room 5, because it's an 8, we actually get our own private bathroom and shower, which is really, really cool. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the prices of the room right here. That way you can see what the prices are, all the way from privates all the way down to the 8s. And what I love about the rooms are each individual bed has a fan, and what's a power outlet, and a light, and they have the privacy. I like the privacy little things, which is really cool addition. All right, so that's enough about the rooms, because it's a hostel, but it's a beautiful hostel at that. All right, guys, so I'm not gonna talk about the room too much. Here's, but anyways, let's go ahead upstairs, and I'm gonna show you the rooftop. So we went ahead and we made it up to the rooftop, which is actually the 3rd floor. Now this is one of my favorite spots up here. And the thing about Flamingo, there's not a lot of people here, because if you go next door, which is Brisa Loco, I'll probably talk about that here in a second, it is always packed full of people. This is like the cousin of Brisa Loco, which is full of color, but is yet very, very quiet. Usually if you come up here, it's gonna be quiet. Like I'm probably the loudest person up here right now because I'm making this video. But anyways, you're gonna come up here and you're gonna have peace and quiet. This is where I come up here every single morning, where I write in my journal, I read my book, and I have no distractions, all right? So let me go ahead and show you guys what's up here. So we have a couple of hired models right here. No, I'm just playing. But anyways, guys, so you can kind of see what I love about here is it has a very tropical vibe. We have the hammocks here, we have the bean bags. So if you just want to come out here, lounge with your friends, have a couple of drinks, or have dinner up here, you could definitely do that. We have some shade over these little husks of this roof. Really, really cool vibe. You also have a bathroom up here. Now let me go ahead and show you the other side. So like I said, unfortunately it is raining and I'm not trying to make this video in the rain, so I'm standing under here. Well, okay, so that was where I showed you where the hammocks and the bean bags are, but on this side is where we have the kitchen. So there is a kitchen, obviously, in a hostel, and actually I haven't really seen a lot of people using this kitchen. So you're probably not gonna run into a lot of people like some hostels where it's like everybody try to cook at the same time. I've been there, I've done that. I'm not trying to deal with that, right? So if you're gonna be cooking out here, and if you're gonna be staying here for a couple weeks, you're gonna have a great time. And because you have a kitchen, you have your desk, you have your tables and a couple chairs. So if you want to lounge, have some dinner with some friends after you get done cooking, guys, this spot is very, very spacious. This rooftop spans the entire length of the building. So you have lounges over there, kitchen, tables, and you have a couple, I don't even know, like chairs that like in the Corona commercials where they're like sitting on the beach. It looks like that over there. I'll show you guys here in a second. But other than that, guys, that is this section on the rooftop. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go ahead and lounge right here. You guys, it has a beautiful background. I wanna go ahead and talk about a couple of things. I wanna talk about the pros and the cons of this place, which is the Flamingo Hostel / co-working spot, all right? So I went ahead and I showed you the co-working spot, and I also showed you the hostel part of this building. Let's go and talk about some pros, because guys, I fell in love with this place, right? Because if you watched my other video, I talked about how I came to Santa Marta because somebody told me to come check this place out. But when I got here, I was struggling to find quality Wi-Fi where I can get my work done. So I was actually gonna leave after about 3 days and head off to Cartagena. But because I found this co-working spot and hostel, it changed my entire perspective of Santa Marta. Like I said, this YouTube channel, for those of you that are digital nomads, we need to have quality Wi-Fi and a quality place to work as we travel throughout our cities. Let's go and talk about a pro of this place. One is it's so quiet. It is very, very quiet. No matter where you go, whether it's I don't know if it's because of the co-working spot, co-working vibe, which is downstairs on the second floor. It is quiet no matter where you go. There's not a lot of loud music. There's not a loud, I'm probably the loudest person in this entire building right now because I'm making this YouTube video. And I like that, because if you're getting work done, if you want to fall into deep work, you can actually do that here, right? Because in some other hostels, there's no place to work. There's no place to lounge out. Where here, there's plenty of spaces to lounge out in a very comfortable and colorful way. So I love how quiet it is. The second part is obviously the co-working spot. Guys, this has the fastest Wi-Fi that I've had here in Colombia, right? So that was the Wi-Fi speed. So it has very quality Wi-Fi, whether you're in the rooftop, whether you're down in your room, or whether you're on the second floor, which is the co-working spot, all right? Now, another benefit of Flamingo, for those of you that don't know, if you're looking into hostels here, the next hostel next door is called Brisa Loco. Now, Brisa Loco has been around for multiple years, and guys, it is probably one of the most popular hostels here in Santa Marta. Now, the thing about Brisa Loca is it's loud. Like, there's so much people, and every single weekend they are throwing a party. There's actually a disco or a club on the rooftop, and every single weekend, like today is Saturday night, there's gonna be parties. So if you go to the next door, it is gonna be so loud. And if you guys aren't for that vibe, if you're for a party vibe, you should go to Brisa Loca. But if you want to get work done, come here to Flamingo. But anyways, the perks of being here at Flamingo is because they're actually sister hostels. So if you stay here at the Flamingo, you actually have access to the facilities at Brisa Loca. So if you want to go next door, have a party vibe, go use their pool, go use their TV room, which has AC all day long, and you want free access to the parties, you can do that while being here in Flamingo. There's actually a door that separates them on the second floor in the co-working spot, which is amazing, which is really cool. So you can go next door, have your parties, have your fun, socialize, network, but you can come through literally a little door, a little pathway, and come to Flamingo and be in a quiet place with quality Wi-Fi and a place that you can work. And that's probably one of the coolest things, is like whether you want to have fun or whether you want to be in a quiet spot, Flamingo actually delivers. Another perk of this place is the location. All right, so I showed you guys a quick little video here of the rooftop. We're literally about a 5-6 minute walk from the beach, and that's amazing. So if you're coming here to Santa Marta, you're probably gonna want to check out the beach, and the fact that you can walk to the beach within 5 minutes is really cool. Now, one of the most popular parts here that I found out is called Parque Novio. All right, so this is where like all the main discos and main partying is done here, and that's literally about a 6-7 minute walk from Brisa Loca. It's off to the, I think, to the west. I don't know where my directions are, but I think it's off to the west. And the fact that it's only 6-7 minute walk, and last night I actually was there partying, and I got home at about 4 in the morning. So even though it's about a 5 minute walk, I still felt safe walking at 4 in the morning from where the discos are, where the main clubs are, over to my hostel, right? So no matter what, this area is centrally located, and almost all the hostels, Hostel Messiah, Hostel Brisa Loca, are here in this area. So the fact that we're centrally located and you're within a 5-10 minute walk to Exito, 5 minutes walk to the beach, or about a 6-7 minute walk to where the main partying is done, is a really cool factor that you guys cannot go ahead and miss out on. So I want to go ahead and talk about cons. Honestly, I fell in love with this place. I've been here for 2 weeks, and I can honestly stay another 2 weeks because I love it so much. Obviously, it's in a hostel, so you're going to be sharing rooms with other people, but other than that, guys, they run AC, all night long. You don't have to worry about anything. But the only con I would say is Brisa Loca, right? And that has nothing to do with the Flamingo, but Brisa Loca on the weekends can get pretty loud, and you can hear that in your room. Honestly, it's not a problem for me, but for those of you that are light sleepers, you're gonna hear the music ever so slightly. Also, there could be a lot of distractions for those of you that party too much, drink too much, because Brisa Loca is literally popping every single weekend. So if you guys keep going over there, you guys can get a little distracted. But if you can hold your own, you guys will have a great time. Because honestly, I can't say anything bad about this place. Because the connection with Brisa Loca, if you want to have fun, go over there where there's a bar, there's a restaurant, right? Oh, by the way, the restaurant is at Brisa Loca. You have access to that, just walk next door. Whether you want to do that, whether you want to work in the co-working spot, whether you're in the dedicated desk, the garden, or the hot desk, or if you're just sitting in your room with the beanbag chair enjoying your time, guys, this place is amazing. I gave this place a 5-star. So if you're coming to Santa Marta, you have to stay at the Flamingo if you're a digital nomad, or if you want to just have fun and you don't give a shit about working online, just go to Brisa Loca. You'll have a great time. But other than that, guys, hope you got a lot of value from this. Make sure you subscribe below, because I make videos like this of every city I go to, giving you the guide to the digital nomad spot when you get here to the city. So I'll see you guys next time. DeAndre is out.